Listen, bro, if you feel like you lack confidence, if you feel weak, if you feel like you're not the man you're supposed to be, it's because you've been brainwashed, programmed to be soft, to be weak, to be passive, and you don't even realize it. Your masculine confidence is being destroyed every single day, and unless you wake up and take action, you'll stay stuck like every other guy out there, living a life of mediocrity. So here are the 7 things that are absolutely killing your masculine confidence, and if you want to be a real man, you need to cut them out right now. 1. Watching porn and not doing NoFap. This one is absolutely killing you, and you don't even realize it. Every time you open up that site, every time you sit there in the dark like some weak little goblin staring at a screen, you are literally training your brain to be a passive, weak, dopamine-addicted zombie. You're flooding your brain with dopamine in the easiest, laziest way possible. And over time, this completely destroys your ability to enjoy real life, to focus, to be motivated, to have drive. Your ancestors were warriors, kings, conquerors, men who built civilizations, and you're sitting there wasting your energy on pixels. You think the strongest men in history, the men who achieved greatness, were jerking off in a dark room to fake images of women. No, they were out there fighting, building, creating. And here's what's even worse. Every time you watch that garbage, you're lowering your testosterone, you're weakening your masculine presence, you're literally conditioning yourself to be satisfied with nothing. You wonder why you feel anxious around women? You wonder why you feel like you're not good enough? It's because you have drained yourself of your natural masculine power. When you stop, when you go on NoFap, when you take control of your urges instead of letting them control you, something crazy happens. Your confidence skyrockets, your energy levels explode, you walk differently, you talk differently, you feel different because you're finally in control of your own mind, your own body, your own life. And the best part? People notice. Women feel the difference. Other men respect you more, but it all starts with one decision. Stop, right, now. And just quickly, brother, I made a full ebook on NoFap and quitting porn. I made it really cheap so it's affordable for anyone. And so if you really want something that goes in depth on this, go check it out with the first link in the description. Now let's continue. 2. Being addicted to social media, bro. Let me tell you something that these tech companies don't want you to know. You are a slave to your phone. Every time you scroll through Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever, you are programming your brain to be weak, to be distracted, to be addicted to cheap dopamine. Social media is literally engineered to destroy your focus, to keep you hooked, to make you feel like you're not good enough. You're sitting there, scrolling through highlight reels of other people's fake, exaggerated lives, seeing guys with more money, better bodies, hotter women, and you start feeling like a loser. You start feeling like you're behind, like you'll never make it. But here's the truth, it's all a lie. These influencers, these celebrities, these so-called alpha males, flexing their lifestyle, they're showing you a carefully edited version of reality. They're posting their best moments while you're sitting there comparing your normal everyday life to their fake filtered nonsense. And the worst part? While you're sitting there watching, consuming, wasting time, they are out there building their businesses, making money off your attention, getting richer while you get weaker. Social media is designed to make you feel inadequate, to keep you craving validation, to make you a consumer instead of a creator. But you can break out. You can take back control. You can delete that garbage. Start focusing on your own life instead of watching someone else's. And when you do, when you stop caring about likes, comments, and fake internet points, you'll feel an insane shift in your confidence. You'll finally start living in the real world instead of in the digital prison they built for you. 3. Being out of shape and weak. There is no excuse. If you are weak, if you are fat, if you are out of shape, you are not living up to your potential as a man. Your body is your temple, your foundation, and if you let it rot, if you let it become soft and weak, how can you expect to be confident? How can you expect to command respect? Look at the strongest men in history. Warriors, soldiers, gladiators, athletes. What do they all have in common? Strength, power, discipline. And yet modern men walk around with slouched shoulders, beer guts, weak grips, looking like they've never lifted anything heavier than a phone. You think that doesn't affect your confidence? It absolutely does. Your body and your mind are connected. When you are strong physically, you feel strong mentally. When you look in the mirror and see muscle, see power, see the result of your discipline, your confidence shoots through the roof. But when you look in the mirror and see a soft, weak, untrained body, how do you expect to feel? The truth is, if you're out of shape, your brain knows you are weak, and it will treat you accordingly. You will walk with less confidence, speak with less certainty, Feel less capable because deep down you know you aren't at your best. But the good news? You can fix it. Get in the gym. Lift heavy. Train like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. Your testosterone will increase. Your posture will improve. Your presence will command more respect. And most importantly, you will feel unstoppable. Strong body, strong mind, strong confidence. Simple as that. 4. Being too nice and avoiding conflict. You have been lied to your entire life. They told you to be nice, to be polite, to never argue, to avoid confrontation at all costs. And what did that turn you into? A weak, timid pushover who never stands up for himself, never speaks his mind, and gets walked all over by everyone. Let me tell you the truth, real men are not nice all the time. Real men are strong. Real men are respectful, but also command respect. If someone disrespects them, they check that person immediately. If they have a problem, they don't run from it, they face it head on. But what do modern men do? They bite their tongue. They avoid eye contact. They let people talk down to them. They let their boss overwork them. Their friends make fun of them. Their girlfriend walk all over them, all because they are too afraid to say, "No, I'm not tolerating this." And then they wonder why nobody respects them. Bro, confidence comes from knowing you are not to be messed with. It comes from knowing that if someone disrespects you, you will stand up for yourself. Not through unnecessary violence, not through aggression, but through unwavering self-respect and assertiveness. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. Stop seeking approval. Stop being a little doormat who never stands his ground. Be a man. Speak with authority. Set boundaries. Demand respect. And watch how people's perception of you changes overnight. 5. Being broke and financially irresponsible. Let's be real. Money matters. You can lie to yourself all you want and say, money doesn't buy happiness. But let me tell you what money does buy. Freedom, power, opportunity, control over your own life, and yet most men walk around broke, drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, spending every dollar they get on useless garbage, fast food, video games, designer clothes they can't afford, while their bank account sits at zero, and then they wonder why they feel insecure, why they feel powerless. Bro, financial success is a massive part of masculine confidence. When you have money, you have options. You don't have to take orders from a boss you hate. You don't have to beg for a raise. You don't have to stay in a toxic relationship because you're financially trapped. You move on your terms. You control your life. And let's not ignore the fact that women are naturally more attracted to men who have their finances together. Not because they're gold diggers, but because financial success is a signal of discipline, intelligence, and ambition, traits that every high-value man should have. So stop wasting money on useless things. Stop living like a slave to the system. Start saving, start investing, start learning about business, build wealth, and watch how much more confident you feel knowing that you are in control of your future. 6. Having weak body language and poor communication. Most men don't even realize how much their body language is screaming insecurity. Slouched shoulders, weak posture, avoiding eye contact, nervous fidgeting. These are all signs of a man who doesn't believe in himself. And let me tell you something. People pick up on that instantly. If you look and act like a weak man, people will treat you like a weak man. Confidence isn't just in your words, it's in how you carry yourself. Stand tall, chest up, shoulders back, make eye contact. Walk like you have purpose. Speak with a deep, calm voice. Stop saying and every 2 seconds. Stop apologizing for everything. Stop talking too fast out of nervousness. Every single interaction you have is an opportunity to command respect, and if you act like a weakling, people will walk all over you. You need to start training yourself to move like a man with purpose. Watch how powerful men walk. Watch how they talk. Watch how they command the room just by being present. You need to become that man, because when you master your body language and communication, you won't even have to tell people you're confident. They will feel it. 7. Not having a mission or purpose in life. This is the biggest one. The root cause of most insecurity, most depression, most lack of confidence. Bro, you were not put on this earth just to drift through life, to consume entertainment, to waste time doing nothing meaningful. You were meant to build something, to create something, to have a mission, a purpose, a reason to wake up every morning ready to attack the day. But what do most men do? They live like zombies. They work a job they hate. They come home, eat junk, play video games, scroll through social media, and then do it all over again the next day. No goals, no vision, no purpose, and then they wonder why they feel empty inside. Listen to me. Confidence comes from purpose. It comes from knowing that you are working towards something great. that your life has meaning. It doesn't matter what it is, building a business, becoming the best in your field, helping people, creating art, whatever. It just needs to be something bigger than you. Something that pushes you, challenges you, forces you to grow. And once you find that mission, once you commit to it, you will never struggle with confidence again. Because confidence isn't just about looking good or acting tough. It's about knowing deep down that your life matters, that you are doing something important, that you are fulfilling your destiny as a man. Bro, if you are struggling with confidence, I guarantee you are failing in at least one of these areas. But the good news? You can fix it. You can take back control of your life, but it starts with action. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more living like a weakling. Take responsibility. Fix these problems, and watch how your confidence, your energy, your entire life transforms. The choice is yours. Now, go and build yourself into the man you were born to be. Hopefully this video helped you. Once more, if you want something that goes more into depth on NoFap, go check out the ebook. It took me like a month to make, and every cent of revenue goes back into this channel to help more young men, so go check that out. Make sure you subscribe and all that other YouTube stuff. Bye.